Okay, here are some questions of sketching the parabolas. Let's do question 1. Let's look at the equation first. So there's no any sign of a minus in front of minus times x minus x in the equation. So the graph would look like this shape. Okay. Um, would look like this shape. So start uh, let's start finding the x-intercept and y-intercept. Let's find the y-intercept by uh, assuming x equal to 0, and here when x is 0, y will be minus 3 times 7, because 0 minus 3 is minus 3, 0 plus 7 7, straightforward, which is minus 21. Now let's start with assuming y equal to 0. Then 0 will be x minus 3 and x plus 7. Okay, now x minus 3 equals to 0, and x plus 7 is equal to 0, because only 0 times another number is 0. So if x minus 3 is 0, then the whole equation will be equal, the whole thing, because yeah, that's how do we solve this kind of thing. I'm sure you've seen this thing in year 10. Okay, so and your x equals to 3 and minus 7, because well 3 minus 3 is 0, and minus 7 plus 7 is 0, so your x is 3 or 7. Sorry, that's your x-intercept. Now we start to draw the graph. Okay, let's draw the graph here. This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. So the graph looks like that. So the graph looks, we have this minus 7, and we draw the graph will be something like this. Okay, parabola. This point is 3, and your y-intercept is minus 21. Okay, and we label the graph y equals to x minus 3, sorry, and x plus 7, and you have to always remember, when you asked to sketch a graph, you have to always label the domain of the graph. In this case, the domain of the graph is x belongs to R. Well, yeah, and yep, that's it. Yep. Also, in drawing parabolas, in drawing any graph, you always have to label the turning points. Say the turning point is here. Okay, the coordinates of the turning points is well, the horizontally speaking, the x coordinate of the turning point is in between the x-intercepts. So you always have two x-intercepts. The turning point, the x turning point will be in between them. So let's do it here. The turning point, for your x coordinate of the turning point will always in between minus your x-axis, your x-intercepts. In this case, it's 3 and 7. As we discussed in the previous video, we find the turning point by, so it's 3 plus minus 7 divided by 2. we discussed it in the turning point video. So your x coordinate will be -2, and we substitute -2 into the equation to find its y coordinates of the turning point. So in this case, is y will be -5 times 5. Y will be -25. So your turning point here is going to be -2 and -25. Okay, and that's how do we sketch the graph. Just always remember the turning point is located just in between the x-axis. The x value is in between the the x-intercept. Okay, so this is -2. You find -2 by 3 plus -7 divided by 2. Okay, let's draw a straight line, dotted line there. Okay, you don't have to do that. It's okay. Okay, that's how do we answer the sketch a graph in exam. In the exam, you have to label the domain. If you don't label the domain, they take 1 or 2 mark. Okay, off. Okay, let's look at this question B. In question B, we see a minus sign in the front. So this means the shape of the graph will look like this. Okay, and well, similarly, x minus 2. If you say any sign of a minus time minus x in your equation, it will be the graph will be this way, not the other way. Okay, so say x plus 2 or minus x plus 5. Okay, if you say any sign of a minus times x in parabola, it's going to be this shape. Okay, now we start finding the intercepts. So first we assume x equal to 0. Okay, and your y will be 0 plus 2 times 2 minus 5, which is -3, which is a positive 6. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Is -5. Okay, so it's positive 10. Your y-intercept will be positive 10, and when we assume y equal to 0, we have 0 equals to minus x plus 2 and x minus 5. So your x will be -2 or 5, or positive 5. Okay, now we sketch the graph. Okay, now we have a parabola in this shape. So okay, so we label the x-intercept first. That's -2, that's 5. So your graph will be something like this. Okay, this is 10. Now let's do it. We write down the equation. And x minus 5. So state the domain, which is R, and let's do state the turning points here. Turning points. Okay. The turning points of the x coordinate of the turning point will be just in between x intercepts minus 2 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 1.5. And we substitute 1.5 into the equation, it will be 3.5 here. 1.5 plus 2 is 3.5. Don't forget the minus, times 1.5 minus 5 is minus 3.5, which is 12.25, I think. Just let me check it. Yep, which is a 12.25. Okay, that's your x, the coordinate of the turning points labeled here. 1.5, 12.25. Okay, that's how to do question B. Let's look at question C. Step 1, determine the shape of the graph. And from what I can say here, no sign of minus times, well, no sign of minus in front of x, so the shape will be something like this. And let's assume x equal to 0, y will be 2 times 1 times minus 9. Okay, because 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 minus 9 minus 9, simple stuff, and equals to minus 18. That's your y-intercept. Start with y equals to 0, so your x is going to be 2, sorry, so your 0 will be 2 times x plus 1 and x minus 9, so x will be minus 1 and 9. Okay, this is 1 minus x is minus 1 and 9. Now let's draw a graph. Okay. So you have minus 1, 9 there, that's your x-intercept, that's your y-intercept. The graph looks like that. So sorry. Okay, let's do it here. That's your graph. And your x-axis is minus 18. Okay, let's find the turning point. For turning point, the x value is going to be the midpoint between x-axis, which is 4. Substitute x equals to 4 into the equation, you have 2 times 5 times minus 4. Sorry, minus 5.